Do what it do. Let's get it.
What's going on, man? Check it out. This is the show with the initials BHR. This is called Bald Head Reason. And when you hear them crickets, man, you know it's time to kick it, baby. Tap in, check us out, man, at Bald Head Reason. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and we even on that thing they call TikTok right now. You dig what I'm talking about? But if you like that audio version, watch out what we're gonna do. We can do it to you in your ear hole,
Yeah,
baby.
ho.
You dig? Just listen and check us out. Ride while you ride in the car, baby. All right, this is the show they call Bald Head Reason. I got my partners in the house, man. Open one can know what's going on, partner.
Oh man, back on in it. Back on it. Had a little hiatus, man. Went out to Cozumel. Man, it was about 90 degrees out there, man.
The boy had them toes
Man,
out.
man, you can't tell I got a little sun, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit darker, you know what I'm saying?
You wasn't long you wasn't out there wearing no jelly bean shoes. You good.
Nah, I had some of them Jesus sandals, man. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was good to get away for a little bit, man. Huh?
You been on them umbrella drinks.
Yeah.
Jack shirts and jelly shoes. You know what I'm saying?
They even made me some good old fashions on the cruise ship, man. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up? That's what's up.
But glad to be back though.
What's up? What's going on?
What's good, everybody? Hey, thank y'all for joining again. Y'all know I ain't gonna take Tim's plug, but y'all know we're sponsored by New Spot Alert, ATL, and Ununited. Go get your book. If you ain't got your one, we're gonna cost you a copy. And we're gonna go and get this show started.
Man, that's my partner them right there. That's my partner them. Ando Calorisian. What's going on out there in the West Side?
West Side? It's a family reunion. I've been out for 2 weeks, but I'm back, Jack. Let's get it
Right,
on.
that's right.
Now.
By
Let's
popular
get it
demand. By popular demand. Show you right there. And let's welcome our newest alumni to the Pawpaw gang coming up here. My man, Big Lil. What's going on, Bo?
What's happening, man? What's happening, good people, on this Philadelphia Eagles winning weekend? What's happening?
Well, he'll do a plug out there, huh?
Hey, throwing it out there.
I like that.
Okay, all right. Hey, all right.
I like the plug. That was righteous right there, baby. Hey, check this out, man. Y'all go ahead and follow us at BaldHead Reason, man. Again, like I said, on YouTube, Spotify, and TikTok, man. Email us at baldheadreasoner@gmail.com. We'd like to hear your comments. And check this out. We're going to do something different today. Hey, the first 5 people that email us tomorrow and say that you signed up and I can see it, that you subscribe to BaldHead Reason on YouTube, man, I'm going to send you include your info, I'm going to send you an autographed copy of this book right here. How about that? United. I'm going to send you an autographed copy. It's on me, man. You dig what I'm saying? You go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man. I see you subscribe. Send me your email information, proof of that at baldheadreason@gmail.com. I'm going to send you an autographed copy, hook you up right about now. You dig? All right, fellas. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. We're going to jump right into the head lead. Fellas, woo-wee. How frustrating is it to see how politics has all but eviscerated America's moral compass? Big Lev, we're going to start with you, partner.
Man, it's crazy out there right now. Crazy ain't even the word. I should have come up with something different other than crazy. It's beyond crazy out now, man. And I'm so disappointed in it because, you know what? It's not even I'm not disappointed in the politics, because politics always been shady. Politics been shady for a long time. What I'm disappointed is some of the people that I know, and I'm sure y'all probably know some people like this too, who sees all of this stuff going on and they remain neutral. You know, there's some people out there, man, who voted for this dude who, just truth be told, some people that I consider friends or I consider, I thought were good people, and they standing by and looking at this because it has just eviscerated. There's no morals left in it at all. And if we didn't know before the election, we know for sure based on everything that's happened this week. It's so many things that happened this week, man, where morals ain't even a question. We're not that country no more. We are not that country that, you talk that country in the world, and this is, we all this and we all that. And I know, coming from a veteran, that doesn't sound good, but it's the truth, man. All these things that we supposed to stand on, all these things that we say, hey, this is the way we trying to get other countries to be like this. Like we going out and trying to start democracy in all of these other countries. But I know these countries got to be looking at us saying, y'all can't talk. y'all, y'all straight garbage right now because everything y'all do. I mean, think about some of the things that speak, man, that ain't got nothing to do with anything that these people, not just one person now, it ain't got nothing to do with all these politicians were talking about prior to the election. There ain't no grocery prices. Ain't nobody checking on that. Ain't nobody checking on getting no gas prices. It's more about, hey, let's go uncover who shot, who killed the jail assassination or Dr. King assassination and, all these other things, man. Let's go and let's get rid of DI and all these other things. So when it comes to morals, I think it's a wrap for this country. And really, I don't think there's no going back. I think that this guy, and he ain't the only one, but he's the leader. I think this guy has opened up a can of worms that it's going to take a long time to close, man. So I'm disappointed in it because there's people out there that we worked with, we served with, we grew up with, and they sitting by and they watching this stuff and not saying anything. That's the most disappointing thing. And I'm talking to some people that I talk to all the time. I hope they looking. I'm talking to some people that I talk to all the time. This stuff is wrong, but you don't say anything. And that's why this election went the way it went, because you're okay turning a side eye to this stuff, looking the other way. And that's where we are as a country right now. We looking the other way and not worried about all the morals that we've been talking about all this time. So that's my take on it, man. I'm heated about it, and I'm more heated about the people that's letting it happen, not the politicians. They dirty. The people that's letting it happen.
Right. That's right. Because we put them there. We put them there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We put them there. Watchdog?
Yeah.
Man, hey, you said a whole lot there, Lev, and I wholeheartedly agree with it, man. I've been pondering and tossing this thing around and just trying to get myself wrapped around how do I want to attack this, and how frustrating it is to see how our politics has all but eviscerated America's moral compass. We were supposed to be a home of the brave, home of the free. We supposed to be the standard bearer. I don't even know we set, and if we put in the top 10, what are we sitting in the top 10? I don't know where we at right now because of what we are sitting at in the morality and how people took this particular election and just looking at politics from a whole. But if I look at
I'm gonna let you disappoint, but I'll tell you right now, we're not number one in no category. In training, in education, and nothing. We're not number one in anything across the spectrum.
Yeah, we're struggling right now. We're struggling. Mm-hmm. And everybody on the world stage is looking at that and now pivoting and trying to figure out a better way to do things other than look to the US, to the United States anymore. Because right now they're not looking at us anymore. Nope. And that's where we sitting at because of what they're sitting there. They're watching what we are sitting back doing. You look at the thing right now. I think the number was like 14 million different people vote decrease than what voted for Biden, that voted for Kamala Harris, right? I think it was 14 million. That, considering the 18 million, I see that right there is sad. And the fact that we still got, and I agree with Lev again, the people that I done talked to personally that decided that in their mind that guy had the morals to be where he at. And when I sit there and I say that, I'm asking myself, no, you can't, you really telling me that. But you got to think about what ramifications behind that. And I think we're going to get into that because that's one of the things that I wanted to use as my putting on blast. But, you sit there and you think about where we sitting at right now with that. And people are now realizing, oh, hold up. This DEI thing, it ain't just about the office that works for DEI that deals with that. That affects a whole lot of other agencies and programs. Not realize. I threw something at somebody this week. I said, let me ask you something. You trying to figure out this DEI thing, right? So let me ask you a question. So you a disabled veteran, you get some veterans preference, right? What happens with that? Because they use the terminology and state that we're gonna not give you a veterans preference anymore because of diversity and inclusion. What happens?
Yeah.
You know, some of us, you know, some things they you know, and I tell them, you in the state where you ain't paying property tax, what, you know, because you are a veteran and are and disabled and certain things. What if they snatch that away from you? But you sitting there talking about you made it. Now you realizing, and you sitting there looking in the mirror and asking me that, man. I think this dude said he wasn't gonna do it, and all of a sudden, okay, you asked for it. Now here we are.
So what is his argument now? Because he's already done it.
Yeah, so I'm more confident when it depends on the person, you know, and the people. Everybody is not there, but the ones that sat back and they jeopardized that. They threw theirs in the trash and said, I don't care. I'm gonna do it this way, and we see what happens. And now they seeing that ain't nothing changed. You know, gas still high, groceries going up. You know, you're trying to put people out of work, so that means you not. Come on.
But that ain't topic right now. There ain't even been no talk. What talk have you heard this week about gas prices or
none of it?
Zero.
None of it.
Zero.
Zero.
You heard nothing about no economy. I ain't heard nothing about no economy. Zero. You know. Ando?
Well, you know, it's yeah, it's frustrating, man. I feel people's frustration, you know, with what's going on, but I'm not frustrated. It's expected, it's predictable. You know, with during his first term, you know, people used to say, oh man, you know, they was talking like this, oh man, things are bad, it's horrible. And I'm just like, you know, there's a saying my grandmother used to say, they bad now, but they're gonna get worse before they get better, right? So it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And back then, you know, people thought we were at the worst. We weren't at the worst yet. You know, we're in the middle of it. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I'm an internal optimist. And so I know it's gonna get better, but it's gotta get worse. It's gonna get worse first. Because people have to see. You know, they have to see and they have to experience things. You know, another saying that I heard a lot growing up is, you know, experience is the best teacher. See, so I don't have to experience everything to know that it's wrong, it's not good for me. I don't have to put myself in dangerous situations. I don't play in traffic, right? Because I know that hurt. I might not come back from that. So I don't have to experience that. We playing in traffic right now, and some people gonna get hurt. People gonna get hurt. It ain't gonna turn out the way that, you know, they so-called envisioned it. You know, especially the ones that think they about to move this back 70 years, right?
Hey, FO.
It don't quite happen like you envisioning that happening. I don't.
It's not a survivable.
Hey, that's an FO situation.
It's not.
It's not survivable. Not in this day and time. It's not in this day and
Not
time.
in this day and time. Not at all.
No, it's
not at all. Not at all. And you're not even. And we haven't even got to the point yet where you're talking about outside forces, as in other nations coming in here.
Yeah.
To rectify the situation. So people don't understand that you think it can get bad. Oh, it can get bad. You know, it can get bad in ways that you're not even contemplating right now. You know, while you're playing games. You know, he put out his tax plan already. It's everybody getting tax cuts to make over $300,000. Everybody else, your taxes going up. You voted for that, people.
But we knew that.
We voted for that. So am I frustrated?
They better be shocked.
Yeah. I'm not
really
frustrated.
They knew that.
Yeah, we knew that. And then
it's a term we use all the time on this show. We call that willful ignorance. You knew better.
That's right.
But you just did it. You just did it for whatever reason you did it for. You know better. This guy ain't got no business being there.
You know, we're in the microwave. We're in the microwave society, man. They want to push a button and everything. Poof. It's better. Oh, we don't need this anymore. Poof. That was way back when. My mom was in high school when they segregated. I said, my mom. Okay, no, we still in the same times, but they want to push a button and make something that happened, 9,022 years ago, when it's still recent history, and there's still things that need to be addressed. But okay, you get what you pay for. But I'll say this too, Tim. Democrats they didn't account for themselves well in this population, and all of us on here voted on both sides, but they didn't account for themselves well. And Kamala just wouldn't answer direct questions about what she's going to do differently. She's just sitting there deer in the headlights. I mean, come on. You think people are motivated?
Well, I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say now. I'll wait till you finish, man. You
I'm just saying,
absolutely right, and you absolutely right, and I'm gonna caveat off that in a second.
Right. So you
You're
think people are motivated to get up or even mail something in when they're seeing something that they don't even really believe in, because she don't look like she believes in what she's doing? When you're asked directly, hey, this is your one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes, and you just sitting there looking, what are you going to do differently?
Right.
I mean, what are we talking about? So what I'm frustrated with right now, Tim, that my wife is not giving me the attention I think I deserve right now. I hope she's watching this. I hope she watches this one day. Well, you know you're wrong, girl. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. Get back on the right path, man. Get back on the right path. So, no, that's what I'm frustrated with. This right here, Tim, is totally predictable. Now I'm just sitting back, eating the popcorn, and watching the show.
It's coming.
Let me put a disclaimer right here. The views of Sheldon Nelson do not reflect the views of BaldHeaded Reason. He is not going to put all of us in the doghouse for his foolishness for saying that live on the internet. Okay, this is a public address announcement. You are not going to get me jacked up because you said this on the
internet. All right.
I am Ando, and I approve this message.
All right.
You want to talk to me, baby.
Yeah, man. Bro, let me tell you. I'm gonna touch off what Lev said. People that actually served. You looking at your brothers and your sisters that that actually voted for this guy, and got the nerve to say, we support what he does and blah 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 blah, and your more compass ain't even calibrated no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just unserviceable. This guy has actually insulted the military, insulted veterans, and he's done stuff over and over, to the military. I mean, you go to National Cemetery and it's a photo op for you,
right?
I mean, come on,
That's
man.
It. That's it.
How can you? And then we talk about the J6 thing. Now I'm gonna talk about the cops. If you are one of the blue, and you support this guy, you actually went to the vote booth and voted for this guy, you're stupid. I'm telling you straight up, you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Did he just pardon these fools that actually beat up cops, sprayed them in the face with bear spray, spit on them, kicked them, slammed them into the doggone walls, all kind of stuff, man. And y'all voted for this dude.
They got played.
Yeah, and y'all voted, man. Come on, dude. like, bro, like it is so ridiculous now, man. And all these congressmen and these senators right now, they just scared. They straight up scared, man. They don't want to get, one termed. And now this dude gonna pull a cord on security team for Fauci, freaking Bolton, and I forgot the other guy's name, but why? Man, you doing some high school shit right now, bro. You're supposed to be the president of the United States. You're supposed to be the leader of a great nation, and you doing some more high school bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? And people sit there and back this dude, man. Man, get the hell out of here with that bullshit, man. I just, and now we talk about DEI. DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and a lot of them say, oh, didn't earn it. Just like the dude, Tim Burchett from Tennessee talked about Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? She was a DEI hire. Man, her
Mhm.
resume a dog walk yours, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It would
Easy.
dog walk yours. How you gonna sit there and talk about she a DEI hire? You know,
Yeah.
we have a bigger problem with freaking nepotism than we do with doggone DEI. You know, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna hire, you know what I'm saying, my buddy right here, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, my buddy go up and leave because he don't want to work here no more. But I done probably lost out on somebody that was qualified, even though he may have been an Asian or African American or, you know, whatever his race was, because we're talking about, oh, we got to get rid of DEI. Bro, don't you know innovation on top of that, and all these companies went up by 50 something percent. It was almost 6 something percent on diversion. You know, people with creative minds, man. But no, you go hire old Billy Bob, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
You gotta be an old white guy.
yeah, you know, and the percentage of CEOs started going down during this DEI phase. That's what they call it, you know. And now he done stopped it. He done stopped it. Now all the CEOs and everything, they gonna get their positions back because they were talking about reverse racism. We were being discriminated against because all the DEI hires were getting the jobs and we wasn't getting them. Man,
Ain't that a bitch?
get the hell out of here with that bullshit, man. You know, but we have a bigger problem with fucking nepotism, bro. I'm serious. Nepotism.
Hey, all you got to do is go out there and look at some doggone contact roster. You look at
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
see the whole family on that mud. Always there.
So I got a few points I'm gonna talk about on this real quick. Okay. The first point I'm gonna say is it really all Trump's fault?
No, that's why it ain't just him.
You know, it ain't just him, because what it is he's became the face of what America has always been, is what America's always been, man. That's what sparked me to write that book, Ununited. And in that book, I tell the story about how this all began and how it's always been the way that it's been and why it's been that way. America has never embraced the idea that was written in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, because you know why? Because it wasn't written for us. They never anticipated including any other people besides white people when they came here as immigrants to this country. Okay. Imagine right now if the Native Americans all across this country on the reservations decide to say, you know what, let me go to the Supreme Court and I want to deport everybody that's in here that's not, you know what I'm saying, from this country. It wouldn't be nobody here but Indians. Because guess what, white people, you'll be gone too. Mexicans, black people, everybody, this was their damn land. Okay. So imagine if they took that approach, the approach you're taking right now. But then you turn around and say American is a country of inclusion, and we built on a country of immigrants, and you know was built. Guess what? Black people built that White House. They built that United States Capitol and all this other stuff and all this other stuff. But have you noticed that all the stuff is targeted at Mexicans or Hispanic people and black people? You know what I'm saying? And then I read a thing on TikTok the other day and a couple other news sites, you know, called TikTok, you gotta vet your news. So I checked out a couple of places. So they targeting people from Nigeria too, dog, from the continent of Africa. But I didn't see anybody in there that was from Norway, from Sweden, from Switzerland. Elon Musk, you know, y'all run around asking Obama for his birthright card and all this other stuff. Are you a U.S. citizen? You know, I mean, are you a citizen? You know, is Melania Trump, are you an official citizen of the United States? I'm gonna question that, because you question our people. I would like to know. You know, if you are, you are. But I would like to know. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how you're not targeting any of them people from South Africa, Norway, Elon Musk, South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Germany. You're not targeting any of them people, but they could get up there and give, you know, Hitler salutes and stuff like that, all this ridiculous shit on national TV. And then you got people up there twisting themselves in the knots trying to defend that. It's ridiculous. That's what it is. Okay, now I'm going to say this right here, and I've said this on several shows, and I'm going to say this again. Okay, but It's a message to my man. It's like I said before, I didn't just wake up and decide that I was like, you know what, man, I ain't doing this no more. But this is why I keep telling y'all on every show, man. I can't stand up there, man, like that with no flag playing and stand up and pledge allegiance to this bullshit we got to go. I ain't doing that shit no more. I don't give a damn if I was a soldier or not. I ain't doing that shit. I'm not standing up. I'm not saluting no flag. I ain't taking no pledge because I fulfilled my promise to America. I did that. I damn near bled and died for this country. And I love this country to all in, and I'll defend that to his name till I leave here. But I'm not standing up, pumping up that propaganda because we are not living up to that bullshit. We're not. We're not doing that. We're not, to Leo's point, we're not doing that. We're not that country. You can sit here and tell yourself all day long, and you don't owe nobody shit because you've all served and retired and all that. I refuse to stand up there and do that when I know the very people that I'm protecting out there in that audience out there don't even want to see me damn prosper. Don't even want me to have the same rights that they got, the rights and privileges that they got. Probably 80% of the people in the audience that I'm standing up with don't even feel like I need to be in the same audience that they in. I watched it last night and I almost got, and I'm not lying to you, man. I was sitting courtside last night at the Hawks game. It was a military Crown and Courage event, okay? And I'm telling y'all, this makes me sick to my stomach. A Green Beret, they had him featured up there, and he was talking about all that, and he had his little thing on like that. And what they don't know, he up there, it's a good story, it's good for the audience and all that. But I seen this dude with a Trump sticker on his truck pulling up in the parking lot. Okay? I saw him before we came in the arena. I saw him with his Trump sticker on his pickup truck. You know, guts and glory and this will depend and all this other bullshit. Dude, stop it, man. Stop it. You sitting there talking about all this patriot stuff and all that, but you don't give a damn about none of these people in here. You don't care about none of these people in here, dog. If it ain't you, you don't care. You know, and that's my problem with all this bullshit. I can't take it no more, man. It's like I am not gonna front. I'm gonna be who I am. I ain't telling nobody else to do what I'm doing, and I ain't gonna advocate for none of that. I'm just telling you this is how I feel. You know, that's what my writing style is about as an author, as an artist, as a creator, as a person. You know what I'm saying? My values mean something to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're white, black, whatever. If I care about you, I care about you. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm engaged with you because I'm engaged with you. I'm not going to look at you and be like, I heard of Usher last night. We're going to move on. A black guy was talking to this Indian dude sitting right beside me. The dude was cool as hell. His wife was pregnant, cool as hell. Me and him was chopping it up. Don't you know this black dude walked right up to the dude? Some Indian people was performing on the court, dancers and stuff. Hey, them your folks out there? You know them people? You know how ignorant you sound, bro? You know how racist that is? And I looked at the dude, I'm like, do you know how racist that is, what you just said, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It just made me mad, man. It just made me mad. Because I'm like, you know how racist that is to say that? You don't know this man. You just disrespected this dude in the worst way possible. You know what I'm saying? But you'll turn around right now if they tell you you can't come in here, you know what I'm saying, tell nobody where to sit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You'll be mad about that. I'm just so sick of people, man. It's willful ignorance, and you are complicit if you sit there when you know that this shit is wrong and you sitting there and you abide by that shit. That's my take on it. You are willfully ignorant, and I have no room and no tolerance for you. And I have no problem with calling you out because it is what it is. That's just me. Okay, so we're going to move off of that. I'm going to leave that alone. Are we all old enough to be on the Jonathan plan, dog? The 995 plan? We all over 50? You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got no business getting our stress all the way up, dog, because Jonathan has made sure we get us some good insurance to take care of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, check it out, fellas. We're going to jump right into this and that, man. This and that. All right. Back in the day, fellas, and even right now, man, you like a good crispy pair of Air Force Ones or them classic Adidas? Leah, you in the collegiate world. You know these athletes like all these kicks. What's your take on that, man?
You know what? If you had asked me this about a year ago, maybe even less, man, I would have said, I would have put Adidas second, man, for sure. Because, I ain't had, I'm truth be told, I ain't had no Adidas in a minute, man. It's been a long time since I had a pair of Adidas. But I messed around and went to a NC State women's basketball game, and that's an Adidas school. And man, when I tell you them girls came out that locker room, man, they had that Adidas gear on, and them shoes was fresh. And I mean, it took me back somewhere, man. It took me back to my high school days, middle school and high school days, and I loved it. I fell in love with
Man,
it all.
I can't go with.
Hey, hey, Phil, when they came out the locker room, basketball fans out there, but I wasn't even like into the game like I normally would be. I was looking at the sweats, they had on. Then when they came out of the sweats, getting ready to go in the game, their uniform was Adidas, and then of course the kicks was Adidas, man. So, like I said, if you had asked me a year ago, it wouldn't even been a question. Adidas would have been second, man. But hey, I might go get me a pair of them things this weekend. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to bring. Well, it's back. I shouldn't say try to bring it back because it's already back. But I'm gonna bring it back for me. I'm gonna bring it back for me, dog. Because I ain't had no Adidas in my closet probably probably about 30 years, dog. I ain't had no Adidas in my closet. So I'm gonna get.
Oh, you're right. Okay, Ando.
Kind of funny to me, dog, because I never really been a sneakerhead, man. I was probably wearing ponies when this was popular, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you know about that? I'm like, look at him. Man. Look at my older brother that spent all that money on them shoes, man. But I got to kind of lean with what Lev was talking about for a minute, though, bro, because, I would always say the Air Force Ones. I thought they were clean. And I've had my different phases with Adidas where I thought, okay, it look all right. Then it was like, it kind of look kind of whack.
Mm-hmm.
But more recently, that Adidas is looking kind of sharp, man.
Joe, you're right.
It's like a toss up, man. I have to say right now, but you did say classic Adidas on here, though.
I did.
Man,
Listen on to the next guy. Hold on, let me get this dog, man. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah. So he said classic Adidas, but yeah, I'm gonna need some help with this guys. And like I said, dog, I was wearing ponies and stuff like that back then, man. I wasn't that cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm working at the grocery store, trying to help my divorced mom put food on the table, man. I didn't have time for games like like this right here, look smooth and cool. I had to come up later in life. I had to come up. The girls calling me. They want me. They want them ponies though. Hey, look here. He said classic Adidas though, bro. So I'm just gonna have to roll with the Air Force Ones, man. If I had to make a decision, but if we're going currently, I would probably go with Adidas right now, like my man Lev did.
Yeah, them current ones something else, man. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it.
What you got, Obi? What you think, big dog?
My I'm gonna stop the record. Air Force One. Give me two per. Nah, back in the day, man, I used to have some Adidas, man. I had the high tops, man. Remember the old Patrick Ewings?
Oh yes, yeah.
Back in the day, I had mine was red and white though, man. I had there was some nice high tops, man. I kept them clean. I always kept them clean. But back in the day, man, that was my shoe of preference, Adidas, man. But as I done got a little older, man, you know what I'm saying, that the Air Force Ones, they fit a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? They're just a little bit better.
My Air Force Ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They just fit a little bit better, you know what I'm saying?
Get your Nelly on. Okay, all right.
Hey, I keep it clean, you know what I'm saying? I got,
keep it clean.
Keep them back, put them in the not in the shoebox, man. I got this little thing in my closet, man, that displays all my shoes, man. It's a clear thing. So I'll be like Mike Epps, like, ooh, I'm gonna kill him in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Take him out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I used to have one of those, man. Had my Stacey Adams in it though, bro.
Woo! Ooh, kill him in the morning for real. That boy sharp. He's sharp.
Other one, though, you got to walk flat-footed, dog. You can't even walk like you want to, man. You got to walk flat.
You got
hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like, lot of kids be like, man, you can't get no creases in them. Man,
Yeah,
I paid for these
he
damn things.
duck
I'm gonna
walking in them
preach suckers,
shoes.
man.
So you get them and put that old sock up there at the top of the tar there to keep it from creasing up that boy.
Yeah, you got
Hey, toe all sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna break them in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear these for a while.
So you're right. Who next on the agenda? Who we got? Ando, Obi-Wan. You went yet? Watch down.
No. Hey, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with Run, man. Run.
Right.
You know, I'm rocking Run in my Kango. I'm looking for my Kango. So I can go ahead and throw them things on. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, I don't even care. Hey, old school, new school. Hey, you got to have you a pair of Adidas, man. Adidas is a jump. When you step out in some Adidas in that tracksuit,
yes.
Man, I'm telling you, hey, they looking like, man, what that? Oh man, that's kind of clean. What that is? It's Adidas. Yeah. See, you ain't know nothing about that. You too busy running around here trying to walk like a duck. You don't want to put no creases in your Air Force One. I'm out here with these Adidas on, showing you how we step and move, baby. We step and move with the Kango on.
3 stripes.
Okay. All right.
3 stripes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. When I was in Okinawa, and Lev will tell you this right here. We used to go to the Toys R Us store, man, off Old Gate 2 out there on Cadena Street, man. Yep. And we buy a crispy pair of new Air Force Ones every Friday. Every Friday night, we was crispy. Look at that, boy. Ooh, look at the things right there, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. And Jordan. It's European, Jordan. Yeah. Right. So we used to get us a crispy pair of Air Force Ones every Friday night, man, to stomp off in that thing and be looking crispy clean. But I'm going to tell you right now, dog.
At the old rocker.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, though, dog, the cleanest I ever been in my life, though, dog. When I put on them spearmint Stan Smith Adidas, boy, them spearmint green with that old green polo button down, old green sweater. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I like me some Adidas, boy. I like Air Force One, but Adidas is my jank, dog. I rock me some Adidas today. I had on Adidas tracksuit today. You know what I'm saying? I was out there stomping around in my Adidas. That's what they call it in Europe. Adidas. You did.
Was it vinyl?
No, it wasn't vinyl. It wasn't vinyl. But it was pimpish. It was pimpish though. It was pimpish now. I ain't gonna tell you. Ooh, straighten up. It was pimpish, baby. You know what I'm saying? Straighten up. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It was in there, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Cause y'all know how I get down with the gear now, you know. So you know it was pimping. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm Adidas man, dog. I like that. I like the Air Force One, but I'm with Lev, dog. I like that Adidas. But now, just tonight, we were sitting downstairs. And we had a little Mexican tonight. So what I like for y'all though, man, is I want to hear from y'all. What y'all like, man? That chips and salsa or the nachos? Obi-Wan, we're gonna stay right there where we at, dog. Which one you prefer?
Yummy, man. You got me hungry up in this piece. I'm you know what I'm saying? There's a word that it starts with a J, and I don't know if it's you know it's pronounced jalapeno.
I knew that's where he was going.
Is it jalapeno? Well, I love some nachos, man. Nachos and cheese. Sprinkle a little, sprinkle a little jalapenos on there, man. With some you know, sometimes you know you put a little hamburger meat on there too. And man, you know you spice it up a little bit. Woo! I'm going with nachos. You know what I'm saying? Now chips and salsa. You know what I'm saying? If you got the right kind of salsa. You know what I'm saying? Medium level because I, you know, from Louisiana, I love some heat. You know what I'm saying? So you got a little heat in that doggone salsa. You know what I'm saying? You know, put a little cheese in there and mix it up a little bit. You can do a little something, but my choice is going to be nachos. Nachos with cheese and jalapenos, baby.
Okay. Nachos either. Okay. I got you. Okay. Let me know.
Oh, look here, bro. Yeah, when I was a kid, man, let me tell you something. Yeah, it was nachos, hands down. But you know, I'm a grown man now, man. I've been Blexican for like the last 7 years. That's right.
Yeah, you Blexican for sure. You damn sure Blexican now.
Yeah, dog. So you know I gotta go with the chips and salsa, bro. Yeah. Come on with it, baby.
Oh, there, dog. What's up? What's up? Now you from the state they call Teha. You know what I'm saying? So which thing you rocking with there, boy?
Man, man, that was hard, man. Because yeah, I am from old Tex-Mex.
You Mexican for
Hey,
sure.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
we ate old Punchos back in the day. Boy, give you some chips and salsa in a heartbeat. But Punchos is also famous and known for them supper pigs, because them supper pigs with that honey and that butter on them, boy. Whew, you came out of there about 20 pounds heavier because you didn't have that flag up on the table. They never let it put it down. You just hold it up and down. Bring me another basket before I even finish the first. Yep. And I eat this, and then while you bringing me another basket, I'm gonna eat some of these chips and salsa. Yep. But so I'm kind of stuck, man, between what I want to go because of my roots in Tex-Mex. But them nachos, man, you can diversify them nachos. You understand what I'm saying? You can split them nachos into 3-4 different kind of meals, brother. You can add them nachos. You can turn them nachos into a gourmet something, and have somebody looking at you like, man, what did you do to these nachos, baby? I just made they regular nachos. I put some cheese on it. I put a little
seafood. You can go.
Hey, I sprinkle something on them. I'm not. Hey, nachos, man. Let's get it. Just hit them with that little sprinkle.
Yes, sir. But what you talking about? What you talking about?
Man, hey, I done went through some phases, man. I went through some phases when I was old young boy. All right, it was nachos, man. When I was a young boy, man, it was the nachos for sure. Throw some cheese on there, and like Obi-Wan said, that old hamburger meat. All right, put some that was the thing. But then, man, I messed around and went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. My first duty assignment. Old private sitting in the barracks. They done caught me slipping one night, man. Ain't got no old private, ain't got no money in my pocket. Me and my room dog in there looking at we got about $5 between us. That's all we got, dog. Hey, dog, I had no chips and salsa before in life. That just wasn't something that was in my crib couple going on. My mama didn't have no chips and salsa. So room, dog, man. We got some chips and salsa, dog. I still remember this like it was yesterday. We sat in the doggone day room, man, watching some basketball, eating doggone a bag of chips and some salsa, and I got hooked. And so that was my thing for the longest. But now I'm back. But hey, just like you said, hey, Tim, just like you said, man, you can mix that thing up with some seafood, put some scrimps on there. You know what I'm saying? You can, hey, whatever you want to put it. Hey, and here's my thing. I put that sour cream and them chives. Y'all don't know nothing about them chives. I put chives on there with that hamburger meat. It's a wrap, though. It's a wrap. That's one of my favorite little snacks to have right now, man. So I'm back on it. I'm gonna say doggone
nachos.
Yeah, nachos, man. Nachos.
Them nachos,
but it's not bad, but it's nachos. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm team nachos, dog, because I'm gonna tell you something, boy. Woo! With them nachos, bro. I had some salmon nachos one time. Like you said, boy, with them old time. I had me some salmon nachos, boy. With them chives and they cut a little onion in there, had a little bell pepper in there, a little cheese, and that salmon was grilled like I like it too. Boy, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all better stop playing, boy. I'm telling you right now, boy. Look here, it wasn't mine, but it's nachos either. You know what I'm saying? Them nachos was going hard, boy. Them nachos hit me in the throat. You know what I'm saying? Them nachos were going hard, dog. And I like me some chips and salsa with old cold beer. But boy, I'm telling you, them nachos will change your life, dog. Them nachos, man, that could be a meal supplement.
Yeah,
like what I was saying earlier, dog. Hey, that could be a meal supplement because you could be creative with them nachos. You can do all sort of things.
Boy, hey, nachos spun Frito pie.
I'm trying to tell you, you can have steak nachos, seafood nachos. You know what I'm saying? You can just do too much with them things. Is it right there, dog? Them things is it, man. I'm team nacho. All right, fellas, in their prime. And though you know I'm coming right to you, boy. This is your favorite segment. In their prime. And I'm finna start all kind of trouble right now. We going with Jermaine O'Neal. Ooh, that one was bad too, man. Or Boogie Cousins. That was a bad man too, dog. Who you got, fella? Talk to me nice. Put your glass back on.
Man,
He's still thinking.
This is BaldHead reasoning. He's still thinking.
You can do it.
in
You
they
can pull it from the old bike, dog. Like they say in the country, in the bike. Get it out the
Man,
bike.
go throw your little
Get out
Vaseline,
bike,
man.
man.
Shine that head on up, boy. Get
Get
right.
it out the bike, dog. Get you. Rub. Let's see what our future look like right quick, dog.
I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be split, right? Somebody gonna have to break the tie
Yes, sir.
because Jermaine O'Neal, he came out of high school, and by the time he had about 3-4 years under his belt, or maybe about 5. I mean, when he hit his prime,
It took him.
it took maybe about 5 years to hit his prime. That boy was dangerous, man. He was dangerous, and Boogie in his prime, Boogie hit his prime, a little bit earlier. He left college after his freshman year. They won a championship at Syracuse, but then he hit his prime, and that boy was just smooth. Don't ask him to play a lot of defense, but he gonna score on you from anywhere all the time, right? On the elbow from outside.
Right.
Wait, no.
Boogie, Kentucky.
No, you're talking about Boogie. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
had Boogie confused with Mello. So
Yeah.
Boogie cut. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. I might have to go with. Man, that's a hard one, bro. God, because Boogie, man, was unstoppable. Only thing stopped him was his attitude.
Yeah.
In their prime, all right. I gotta go with Boogie. I'm sorry. I was thinking about my man Mello in the beginning, so I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm thinking about freaking Carmelo.
Dude, that would have been Mellow all day.
Oh,
Or
hell.
Anthony. Maybe I'm thinking about Layla in the back of my mind.
It would have been
Subliminal
Mello.
I'm thinking about Layla.
Hey,
Layla.
hey.
In her prime,
We ain't got to do with that. We ain't got. We ain't got to do with that. Whatever he's saying right now, it's in his cup.
Boogie cousin. Boogie.
We got it. We're gonna move on.
Hey, hit him with that Shannon Sharp nose, like. Nah, man, I'm gonna go with old Boogie myself, man. Jermaine O'Neal in his prime, man. So you look at the years from 2000 to about 2010. Jermaine O'Neal was, his stats were pretty solid. He averaged about, I would say about, 30 minutes a game. And he was double figures. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much through that time, which was, considered his prime. But if it had to be somebody, I'll go with Boogie, man. The only thing that happened to Boogie that kind of messed him up because, he was with my boys, the Pelicans. I'm an old diehard Pelican fan. And when he was there, that injury that hit him, man, kind of messed up his big contract.
Yeah.
Because he was actually, man, he's a banger.
Yeah, he was on that track.
He was on the track.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I forgot about that. You're right. He was about to sign the biggest contract probably in league history.
Oh yeah.
He was on that trend. Yeah.
And he's a banger, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? You authorize 2 texts a game. Boogie go get you about 1.5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get you about 1.5.
He taking none home with him. He gonna use his, dog.
Ain't leaving nothing on the table. No, we ain't gonna leave none of them. We ain't gonna leave none. We're gonna
let you know how he feel. Boogie gonna let you know how he feel on the dog.
Yeah, he gonna let you know.
Yeah. But my pick will be Boogie, man.
Okay, right on. Watch dog.
Hey, well, I'm gonna stay part of the course, man. I'm gonna go Boogie, man, because Boogie played ball like he was a guard, man. For his side, he out there balling.
Yeah.
He balling. So I gotta go Boogie, man. You know the injury, like we say, everybody talk about the injury took him out and put him in a situation that where he couldn't be great like he could have been, and the trajectory that he was, the path that he was headed. So I'm still going. I'm gonna stick with Boogie. Everybody done said it, man. I'm going with Boogie, man. You know, and just because he's playing, because he played like a guard, but he was a big man.
He did.
Could y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah, sound gone, man. I got your sound gone. I think you probably calling me, right?
you did.
Yeah, your sound. I can't hear. I think you're trying to say me. Hey, I'm
Can
a
everybody else hear me? Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah, we
got
get,
you. Yeah, I'm go and make it a clean sweep, man. Much as I want to say Jermaine O'Neal, because Jermaine O'Neal, Eau Claire High, about 15 minutes down the street from where I'm sitting right now, man. Shamrocks. And like I said, that dude came out of high school and went straight to the league, and it took him a little minute. And I do think now, as far as consistently over the years, I think Jermaine had a better career consistency wise. But you talking about who was better in their prime, I say Boogie, man. Boogie, one of the few people. If you talk to John, I saw a documentary, man, where John Calipari told that dude, you need to go on and go pro. You know, ain't too many college coaches gonna say that now. He told, hey, you need to go on and go, dog. You ain't got no more business down here in college. This after his freshman year now. But just like y'all said, if the guy wouldn't have got, wouldn't have started having them injuries, and then if he wouldn't have, sabotaged himself a little bit with all of the texts and all of that kind of stuff, man, that dude career
Hot head, man. You gotta sit back and calm down.
yeah, it would have been much better than it was. Now he had a great career, right there. Yeah, I think because of how unstoppable that dude was inside and outside. Jermaine O'Neal developed that little jump shot he had, that little elbow, developed it, but it took him a while to get. Boogie came in ready. He came in ready offensively.
Yeah.
He came to the league ready with some professional type moves, man. So I'm gonna go.
And you know what? And I'm gonna make this a clean sweep too, man. I'm gonna go Boogie too, man. Boogie just had a skill set
Yeah.
early on, man, that was just undeniable. I mean, this cat could shoot it inside, outside, the physicality to go in there and bang with them guys at such a young age. And he's playing. And then let's not forget now, when Boogie came in the league, man, he's playing in the Western Conference. So he's playing against some LaMarcus Aldridge and all Dirk Nowitzki and people like that. When he came in the league, he's playing against some perennial power forwards, which is his position. He banged against Tim Duncan. He played against, what I'm saying? So this guy, and then even when he left New Orleans and went to Sacramento, he's still in the West. So he had banged against Anthony Davis then that was in New Orleans, and all these Kevin Garnett. He played against some top tier guys, man. And Boogie was a perennial all-star. Despite all of that, he was an all-star too, for the majority of his career. So I got to go Boogie on that because he's a bad man. I'll skip one, fellas, and I know we pressed for time, but hey, we don't train the time, we train the standard. Let me go back. I gotta get this and that in there. Night Rider chips real quick. Watch that.
Was that even a question?
No.
Because I was gonna ask you about that, because I was ready to tell you, man, don't do kid like that, man. Don't do kid like that, because I'm gonna have him punch that doggone button, man. We're gonna jump right on over there to Atlanta right quick.
That's hard.
Ring your doorbell. Tell me, hey,
you can't
forget about me, and hit him with that sign. Woo woo, woo woo. I'm going with Kid, man. Kid all day. Boy, that was the first time you looking at butt. Boy, I need that car. That car top the door.
Everybody wanted that damn Trans Am, dog. I still want it. I still want it right now.
Hey, where you think Tesla came from? Boy, that concept came from Kid.
Right.
Kid driving Michael down the road. Michael over there knocked out. He sleep on the highway at 100 miles an hour. Kid just drive down the highway. We need to get from here to San Diego. Where you at? We in the East Coast. We need to get to San Diego by the next 8 hours. Kid getting there, dog.
Kid go get that, dog. Big Lev, who you going with?
Hey,
Kid or Chips?
Keita swayed me a little bit, dog, because I was about to say I used to love watching that dog on Poncherelli, dog. Old
Punch John, dog.
man.
Poncherelli, dog.
But they sitting up straight in the L on the
I ain't
bikes.
catch much for John, man. I ain't catch too much for John, but I like the old Poncherelli, man. But hey, Keita hit me with that bar though. He just hit me with that bar. That was a bar right there when you say that's how Tesla got. That's where Tesla came from.
Hey, come on now.
With that, I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna go with old Knight Rider too, man. Old Kit.
Yeah, you gotta go with Kit, man.
Yeah.
Kit, come pick me up.
Yep.
I'm at the spot. Kit coming to get you. Hey, where you think your Apple Watch came from?
He can't hear us.
You outside?
One, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm a old school, man. I'm gonna hit you with that motorbike boys. You know what I'm saying? Pop that Willie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to them boys from Chips, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think a Watchdog took my thing, man. I was saying that was old Tesla. That was old Tesla before it became a Tesla.
Right.
You know,
Hey.
back in the day, man. You know, I'm all about. You know, my wife, she always laugh at me, man. We went to a little quick story, man. We went to doggone Universal Studios, man, and old Transformer popped up, man. I damn near I burned rubber, dog. I was gone, man. I was like, shit, man. I ain't nothing talking to me like that, man. So you know what I'm saying? You ride a Night Rider, dog. Things start talking, man. Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that. Nowadays you can do that, but you know, but I'm gonna go with the more chip boys, man, motorbike boys. Up there, Willie.
And no,
I'm going Knight Rider, big dog. No question.
Knight Rider.
I'm going Kit, bro. Michael, wake up. We've arrived at your destination. Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm nursing the hell. You're gonna drop him off by the pharmacy, whatever Mike need, dog. I'm going with Kit, bro. Come on.
This how I call him right here. Kid, I need you to meet me at the corner, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And that was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Hey, I'm telling you, boy, that was ingenuity.
Man.
I hear that music. So you know I'm going Knight Rider, dog. Hey, Michael Knight had a mullet and a leather jacket, dog. That's it right there. I don't need to say nothing else. That man had a mullet and a leather jacket, dog. I ain't got to talk about nothing else, dog. You know what I'm saying? you got a leather jacket and a leather jacket, you a bad man, dog. You a bad man. You know,
and you better. Hey, where you think Fast and the Furious got some of their stunts from? They went back and watched Kid.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. That's a bad man right there. Fellas, we're gonna lock this thing out, man, with our last segment called Off the Dome, man. We're gonna freestyle this thing right now. Leah, we're gonna kick it off right here with you, baby. Off the Dome. What's going on with it, baby? Rock with it.
Man, I'm putting dog on FedEx on blast this week. I'm putting FedEx on blast.
Not the Federal Express.
Hey, and it ain't cause them boys from FedEx Field going to Philly either. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm putting FedEx on blast because I got to go to not brag, but I got to go to doggone Fort Knox this week for some training, man. And so I got a computer supposed to be coming from old Fort Liberty, not Fort Bragg. Be coming from Fort Liberty, man, for my training. And so they shipped the computer about a week ago. And of course, you know, we've been dealing with this snow. There's a little weather, a little bit of snow we had down here in the Carolinas. And so, you know, we've been out of school all week, man. You know, it don't take much. It don't take but maybe an inch of snow and we locked down. So we've been out all week. So I called FedEx on Tuesday and said, hey, look, I need to change the destination of this package because we're not going to be in school tomorrow. All right, got it. Put my stuff in there and sending it to the house. Not to the house, but sending it to a FedEx right here by the house. So I checked the status. They ain't going to Denmark, South Carolina. That's where I work. It's going to the school the next day on Wednesday. So I call them again. Hey, can y'all change this for this thing to come to me? About 3-4 times, man. So hey, we did this Tuesday. We did it Wednesday. We did it Thursday. Today is Friday, dog. I still ain't got my package. I'm leaving Sunday. I don't even know what I'm going to do, dog. I got to go find a computer from somewhere. Might have to drive to Bragg tomorrow and go get a computer to be able to go to Knox for my training, man. So I'm putting FedEx on blast because ain't nowhere in the world in 5 days y'all can't turn this thing around and get me my package, man. Especially when I done talk to y'all every day. Y'all keep telling me it's done. So they on blast, dog. They ain't the company that they claim to be.
Sound like that sound like the United States to me. You know, man. I don't know, dog.
About like the U.S. Yeah, they about like
sound eerily familiar.
it does.
What's that?
Ooh, man, I've been trying to. Hey, what the heck? I had mine ready for you. But one of the things I need to put on blast, you know, I've been looking at some of the stuff and some of the folk talking about this, and now they complaining. But you know what? You know, you got to ride with what you decided. You know, I'm almost back with the head lead question, but it's the same thing. It come right back full circle. So all them people that want to talk to me and try to tell me, man, I didn't think this was gonna happen. I'm putting you on blast because you let it happen. You sat there and let it happen. So ride with what you got. Just like Ando said, I'm about to go get me a old good bag, a box of popcorn, and I'm gonna toss it up in the air and start eating my popcorn and watch, and then see how to let the chip fall where they may. It's the old school saying, what they said, you don't believe fat meat greasy. They believe it greasy now. But it grease dripping all off the side of their neck right now. All just running all out their mouth. They know now.
just pork grease. Just flame you up. You know what I'm saying?
Tan them up.
Yeah, so you know, this week, man, I'm putting myself on blast, bro.
Okay.
Hold up. What?
Because I should know better, man.
Wait before you start. Hold on.
What?
All right, now come on with it.
I should know better. So I had a meeting with my job, man. That was, you know, I'm up here in Sirius Modesto in North Central Valley, and it was down in Fresno. And I know this time of year that fog is treacherous. It's treacherous, man. It just sits in the valley and you can't see nothing. And it can stay there for hours upon hours, even when the sun come up. But you know, my granddaughter's, you know, birthday was this weekend. So I was like, well, you know, I was gonna leave a day early Sunday, but I decided to just, you know, do a birthday Saturday, a little bit more on Sunday. I looked at the weather report. You know, weathermen are the biggest grifters of our lifetime. But the weather report had cleared up and it said it wasn't gonna be no fall. I know better than that. You know, we military men. You know, we don't trust that. We know we need to be there, you know, 12, 15 hours, 24 hours ahead of time.
That's right.
You know, just in case inclement weather, accident, whatever, man. You know, there's always the enemy, i.e. the weather, and the weatherman always has a plan, right? So I'm trusting the weatherman. Oh, it done cleared up. It done cleared up. You know. I guess I'll stay. I won't leave Sunday after all, Sunday evening. And so yeah, I hopped up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, you know, Monday morning, got out by 5, get down the highway, yeah, with some fog. About 30 minutes in, dense fog advisory. You know, 5 minutes later, I can't even see 5 feet in front of my truck. Cars coming out of nowhere, going 80 miles an hour into the abyss. And I'm holding on to the steering wheel, PTSD kicking in like I'm, you know, looking for IEDs. I can't see the enemy. I can't see nothing. I'm terrified, man. I'm terrified. It's like, why did I put myself in this situation? You know you can't trust the weatherman, man. You know you can't trust these dudes. Now you ain't about to die. You about to die. You could have been
from high beam to low beam
yesterday. I've been there already, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my grandkid just got here. What am I gonna say? I mean, dude, let me tell you something. I'm putting myself on blast because I was a dummy. Listening to the doggone weather, man.
They lie.
Yeah, I'm driving, 90 miles away from here, and 65 of the miles, I couldn't see nothing.
Nothing.
Missing exits and everything, dog.
Man.
You've been going through some changes out there, buddy, Ro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going through some stuff. It's all on me this week, bro. It's all on me.
Sure, you're right.
Oh man.
All right, over one.
And this week, there's one person that stuck out to me bigger than anything, man. That's that old Tennessee congressman. What's his name? I ain't got the doggone name. Let me see. Yeah, Andy Ogles. Andy Ogles. Ogles. So when you look him up, this dude is trying to change the doggone 22nd Amendment, which would give the president an additional term.
Run for 3.
I just read
3.
that.
You know, and bro, you got to be kidding me, man. Like, you know, this dude already threatened y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, either kiss the ring or you'd be a one-termer. You know what I'm saying? And you're just, you want to give him another term. Man, that dude gonna be, you know, he gonna be 82 years old when he get out. You know, and you want to give him another 4 years. But the thing is, if they think about doing that, you know what I'm saying? If they do think about doing that, remember that light-skinned brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He served 2 terms. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I think he will run again.
Yep.
You're thinking the same thing. It might be a blessing in disguise. You know, you're asking for that, but I'm telling you right now, if you do that and Obama get on that ticket, it's gonna be a blowout. A straight blowout.
Straight blowout, man, because he will wipe the floor with that orange.
Wipe the floor with him, dog, because there's nothing, there's you ain't gonna be able to go up. I'll let you finish your point before I even get into that, dog.
Yeah, that's me, man. He, you know, that guy, man, you know, you must be out of your rabbit ass mind, you know what I'm saying? Where, yeah, you coming up here with that, you want another term for that dude. Man, let that dude go. Let him ride into the sunset after this his 4 years and get up out of here, man.
Exactly.
You know, that's all I got, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm putting on blast the commander-in-chief himself, dog. Okay, but not just him. I'm putting on all his cronies on blast and all the people that support him and all the people that try to twist themselves in the knots and defend this guy. So let me give y'all a little backdrop. I'm a deep thinker and I'm a writer. I'm an artist. I'm a creator. So let me put something on y'all brain right quick. It's just my theory. It's just my theory. It ain't everybody. You know, it ain't fact. And I'm not saying this is fact with no way, shape, or form. Just my theory. I just want y'all to think about this for a minute. I think people are getting into this, him releasing the MLK records and JFK and all this. But let me tell you what's getting ready to happen with that, with the MLK thing. Okay. The FBI under J. Edgar Hoover, which I exposed in my book Ununited, and you all read it, so y'all know where I'm going with this. You know he was a crooked son of a gun, and you know he was the face of propaganda in the United States, and he was the chief hater of all Black people in the United States. Okay, but anyway, so let me tell you what I think this is. I think that by releasing the Martin Luther King thing, the FBI have long said they had rumors of him, Martin Luther King, with infidelity and all this other stuff like that. I think they want to tarnish this man's legacy so that they can go back and justify themselves taking down the Martin Luther King monument in Washington, D.C., because we took down their Confederate monuments and start renaming streets and destroy this man's legacy because they don't want anybody, people of color, to have any type of anything, no type of homage or anything like that. They want to destroy this man's legacy so that Black people won't have nobody they can look up to and say, this guy right here was a stand-up guy. That's what I think he want to do. That's what I think his whole purpose of this is to target that man and destroy his legacy. That's what this is all about. That's just my feeling, because he's that kind of guy, and the people that support him are those kind of people. I think that's what he's trying to do. I think it's all a ploy to destroy this man's legacy, is what I think. You see what I'm saying? So, go ahead, Ando.
I'll disagree a little bit, because I think that would be counterproductive to him, because he's been the most adulterous person in leadership in history, and I think they're releasing it as a distraction to show that J. Edgar Hoover, who we know was racist as hell, was behind it. FBI was possibly behind it to discredit the FBI so he can put his own people in charge and continue to create his own cabal, if you will. That's what I think, because nobody's going to care that Dr. King had an affair with somebody when you, as a president, was cheating on all your wives that you're married to and you want to have sex with your daughter. So, but I think he's doing it as a distraction for, all the other stuff he's doing right now, cutting Medicaid and Medicare and all this other thing. He's doing all that. We're going to be focused on that. He's going to keep cutting stuff, but he's also going to show, look, the deep state, this is what they've been doing. They've been hiding this from black people, to just build his own legacy. But that's all I have to say about it.
So I'm gonna respectfully disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I'm gonna tell you why I say I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly with what you're saying, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. People have accepted that Trump have done this stuff, and they've done nothing about it. Okay, we've known he's done this for 4 years. There's been no backlash for it, and people still elect him president. Okay, we are held at a different standard. If he go out here and he destroyed Dr. Martin Luther King's legacy right there, it's going to be what it's going to be. They're going to tear it down. He's not trying to expose no deep state or nothing like that to expose the FBI, because everybody already know the FBI corrupted anyway. He's not doing that. He's doing it solely for the benefit of him. Nobody's interested in who shot JFK. Nobody cares about that because they think it was some white guy that shot him, and they're going to whitewash and stick to that story, even though we debunked that. What they're going to do is just like they did with Malcolm X. Let me tell y'all something about Malcolm X real quick, and then we're going to get up out of here. Let me tell you the playbook right here. They're going to try to discredit Martin Luther King because it's at his advantage to do so, okay? Yeah, even though he done the same thing, he know he's not going to be held at the same standard. You see what I'm saying? He's not going to be held at the same standard as Dr. He's not going to be held at the same standard. Nobody cares if he went out here, was a whoremonger, and did all these hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5 different bitches, 5 baby mamas. Nobody cares nothing about that. But if Dr. King did that because we're black people, because we aspire to be like him, and we got him on all these pedestals and said he the greatest man and all that, he want to tear that down because he wants to have anything, okay? That's why I said that. It's a different standard. And you're right with your point, what you're saying, but it's 2 different standards. It's in the eyes of the beholder. You going to hold Donald Trump at the same standard? We are, but America's not. America's not going to hold him to the same standard they hold Dr. King. They're not going to do that. So this is what I'm going to say to that. Let me tell you about Martin Luther King real quick, Malcolm X real quick. So Malcolm X was killed, and we know he was killed, and they say he was shot by shotguns, and people came out all this and killed him and all that. But did you not know that when the Freedom of Information Act, the family filed that, and they filed a report on that, right? They got his autopsy. And autopsy revealed that all the gunshots came from above in a downward motion, okay? They're striking his body. So if guys were coming up from the audience and they were shooting up and him being on the stage, why were they showing a downward motion? Okay, so the theory is this right here, and I did a little research on this, and some investigators checked this out as well. So the guys that supposedly shot him, they threw the little smoke bomb in the back, called the chaos, get out, don't put your hand in my pocket and all this other stuff. They said those black guys fired blanks. Okay, they fired blanks. They didn't fire anything. Did you know that a week before he had his rally in that hall right there, that the CIA and the FBI and the Department of Justice have rented that same event a week before he's due to speak to that place right there. Okay, he was a week before that. So the conspiracy is that they planted guns in there, the snipers was in there, Green Berets, whatever, military, and they assassinated, Malcolm X standing in the theater because everything was, like I said, penetrating him from a downward motion. Also, the bullets that hit his body didn't match any shotgun shells that were fired from the men they said that was in the audience. They were all high caliber military style weapons. So I said that to say this. I don't think that Martin Luther King will be held to the same standard, his thing, as Donald Trump. I do think that this is a ploy for him to destroy this man's legacy. They didn't like that. He was absolutely pissed by the fact that they took down all those Confederate statues and all that other stuff and renamed these bases. He didn't like that. He didn't like that because it's part of what America's all about. See, the thing about America is this right here, and I'm going to continue to tell this truth till I leave this earth. America's never been united, okay? Because as a country, they absolutely refuse to embrace the fact that diversity is our biggest asset and division is our biggest weakness. They have never embraced those facts. Never. At no point in time in history have they ever embraced that. We made strides to get better, but you let this guy come in here, and I'm not going to put it all on him. I'm going to put it in America. I'm going to put it on America. You got people out there that desire to see us go back and be a country that was like that in the 60s. And any rational person will know right now, ain't nobody gonna stand for that. We can't survive like that. Ain't nobody gonna let you sit there and talk to them. We ain't nodding our heads and putting our heads down, not looking people in the eye. We ain't doing none of that shit. We ain't doing none of that. I ain't going to no damn back door. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm gonna eat wherever the hell I want to eat. I'm gonna drink at the water fountain and whatever I want. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't going back to none of that. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. So all my white friends out there, if you listen to me right now, white people, whatever, listen to me. Listen to your boy right now. Okay? You're gonna get your ass beat. Okay? If you try that with black people, they're not going for that. No one is going for that. Okay? So treat everybody the way you want to be treated, man, and don't be worried about that. But I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody gonna be no. We're not being no second class people. We not doing what you can't do and all that. Ain't nobody standing for that. Okay. So you can listen to that if you want to, but that boy, he gonna get y'all fucked up out here in these streets. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just being 100. All right. All right, so listen to what your boy's saying. I'm trying to educate you, tell you exactly what a TI is. All right, this is the real talk I'm telling you. Because people ain't going for that. Mexicans ain't going for it. Black people ain't going for it. Indian people ain't going for it. Asians ain't going for it. Native Americans ain't going for it. We ain't going for none of that. We're all Americans. Just like you put on your shoes every morning, we do the same thing. We go out and we pay our taxes, we do the deed, we do our thing, we expect it. As a matter of fact, we down outright demand that we're gonna be treated the same way. I don't care what you think or how you feel. Okay, that's just the way it is, and that's the way it's gonna be until we all leave here. And that's my take on it. All right, y'all understand what I'm saying? So check it out, man. This is BaldHead Reason. I'd like for you guys to follow us at YouTube at BaldHead Reasoning, okay, on TikTok, on Spotify, and you can email us at BaldHead Reasoning. Again, hey, the first 5 people, man, email us and say you subscribe to BaldHead Reasoning, and you send me that proof on the email, BaldHead Reasoning, I'm gonna send you an autograph copy of this book on United right here, man. Give you a little perspective, let you see what we talking about, see what our mindset is. You know what I'm saying? We're not anti nothing. We just kicking facts on here. We just letting you know what it is from all perspectives, from every race, from every color, from everybody. We letting you know what time it is, okay? What it's like to be an American, because we serve, okay? We all serve. We all served on this panel right here. So we know what it's like to go out there and put your life on the line, to fight for freedom and fight for what we believe in, the America that we're supposed to be. That's what we want to see. And not none of this other hyperbole and none of this nonsense and rhetoric that you guys are seeing out there. All right. We're trying to preserve all that. We're trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this show right here. So fellas, with that, I'm gonna give y'all all 1 minute before we get up out of here. Ando, final thoughts? Can't hear you. You
My
on mute?
bad. I had to get it. I had it on mute. I'm sorry. So
Okay.
you wouldn't be interrupted. Yeah, final thoughts, man. We're just gonna let it play out and see what it's gonna do. I mean, it could be a combination of both, but I just don't think that serves a purpose that they ultimately want to do. I think he's trying to build power, and but yeah, we're just gonna sit back and watch and see what happens, brother. And like you said, this is gonna be an entertaining 4 years that we're gonna have here.
Over.
And just looking at this doggone crackhead cabinet, they about to confirm, man. Look like old McConnell he actually didn't confirm, not confirm, but he didn't approve of old Hexel, man. So that's a little slap in the face from old McConnell.
I'm surprised.
Like that was coming. I seen that coming.
Yeah, but it's going to end up having JD Vance break the tie. So, but other than that, man, like Ando said, man, just sit back and watch. It's gonna be a clown show, man, for the next 4 years. I ain't the one to go to no damn circus, man. So I ain't gonna be watching much of it. I just want to see what's gonna happen. If things get posted, I'll read up on it. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? We just watch our 6. Stay in our foxhole, man. Improve our foxhole best we can, and just stay close, man, best we can.
Watched out.
Hey, I'll second some of the comments, the final comments and statements, man. for us, in the panel, and for some of our cohorts out there, that did the right thing, that stood up for those that didn't stand up for themselves. We just gonna have to hold up, man. Keep the faith, man, and just look to the man upstairs, and hopefully, and pray that things come out the right way on the back end, because this finna be one of them roller coaster rides that you're gonna you hope that the little metal bracket is clamped down around your waist real good, and you holding on. So this is what we got. We got to do. We got to see how it shake out for the next 4 years. So here we go.
I'm be real short, man. We know, like y'all said, we know it's about to be a little clown show, man. But just do what you can do for your family, man. Take care of your family, which we're already doing anyway. And I ain't gonna let it affect me. I'm gonna keep doing me. I ain't about to be glued to TV watching it.
That's it.
I ain't gonna be glued to the TV watching it all the time. I'm gonna just do what I do, man. Enjoy myself and keep it moving. That's all I got.
So with that, fellas, hey, check it out, man. Appreciate y'all being here. We appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thanks for all the support. Our followers are growing, man. We appreciate that. We hope to get this message out. This is a very positive show, and we hope you guys take solace in what we're saying, man, because when we on here, yes, entertaining, we laughing and all that, but we do mean what we say, and we do mean. You dig what I'm talking about? So with that, man, I'm going to say love, peace, and soul. This is BaldHead Reason. We'll catch y'all next time, baby. One time. Be easy.